to the sheriff or deputy sheriff when expenses will be incurred to transport all prisoner.
I'll make the motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say nay. Motion approved. This is a fun one. Designate official newspapers. Was she talking the other day, we cut back on some?
The Pioneer,
Bell Plain.
Ceased, and she said Pioneer was probably next on the chopping blocks.
Who's next?
Pioneer Republican,
Oh, so it's not yet then.
not yet. I watched the Zoom meeting this morning just to review everything that was said. That's what she stated.
So is the hometown current owned by them also, right?
Mhm.
This is a card that owns everybody, the union?
So we're ended up paying
Yeah.
double, which.
Triple, right?
Double or triple, which I guess it helps keep them going until they can get on their feet. But
So we have a request from the Journal Tribune, Pioneer Republican, and the Current.
I'll make a motion to approve those as our designated official newspapers.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say nay. Motion approved. Authorize the county auditor to issue payroll warrants according to Code of Iowa, Chapter 331.5063B.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say nay. Motion approved. Authorize auditor to issue warrants for postage and utility bills.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say nay. Motion approved. Procedure for recording board minutes. I don't know if does this need to be updated since didn't have this last year, did we?
I just copied that.
It was on there last year.
This,
What?
is this part of recording?
It's just board minutes, though.
Yes, that's what she's doing, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, make them up, Mohel.
I make a motion that we keep the same procedure of the auditor recording our board minutes.
Is there a second?
I'll second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say nay. Motion approved. Procedure for processing board mail. And that is when we get board mail, if it's a letter, envelope, the auditor usually opens for us.
Unless it's marked personal or confidential.
I make the motion to continue with the same procedure we've used in the past for processing board mail.
I'll second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say nay. Motion approved.
The reasoning for you to open it says like dated that it was received, right?
Something needs to be handled right away. Set official, so here's something, set official board of supervisor meeting date and time. This is what's discussed at Friday's meeting, and you guys were gonna discuss, think over what you wanted to do.
I met with my general manager this morning, and he's agreed to allow me to do it on Tuesdays instead of Fridays.
Okay, I'm being a devil advocate, nothing against anything, but if we move it to Tuesday, is it gonna be kind of weird until we get going? If we're talking about stuff happened a week ago as opposed, is it less current? Shut down. Because we have it on Friday, we discussed what we'd happened the last 4 days. We just have it on Tuesday, we're discussing what happened.
We still have like a week's time, you know what I mean? Like,
But you understand what I'm trying to say at all?
yeah, but I mean, like my meetings are on Wednesday, so I would report it on it the next Tuesday. Like on Wednesday I met.
And the other concern I have is the election, she said that's not a problem at all.
I think it would just be better because it might help us with getting timely stuff in the newspaper because of the deadlines. And if we can do that, like last year when we were down to the wire, because it was on a Friday and had to make a special call.
Right.
And then for, like, if anyone wants to take a 3 or 4 day weekend, now that's out of the,
Yeah, my problem is I've already scheduled a trip in January, back on Friday, the 26th meeting. So if we change it, I'll be gone that Tuesday meeting.
Can't you zoom it and watch it without a shirt on?
That's been done.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm good either way.
But I mean, because I'm gonna be gone, I'll miss a meeting in February, I mean, you have the right to miss meetings.
But like, my schedule's flexible, so I can do any day.
Yeah, mine's.
I prefer Friday, but
You two are the worst for scheduling. I mean, you know what I mean?
Well, if it was after 12:30 or after, I could do any day, it wouldn't matter. But if I keep it at 9, I would rather do on Tuesday.
I'd really rather stay first thing,
Yeah, me too.
because then you,
Yeah,
Well,
I know.
hurt you on
You get-
election days.
But my thing is, I just have to pay somebody to be at my store, you know what I mean? So if I didn't have to do that, but I'm okay continuing to do that, to be here.
Randy, if Fridays compared to Tuesdays, do you have an opinion on it?
does it affect claims or payroll or anything like that? Because we've always had to come in, that's just because that was Friday when our meeting was.
Oh, I haven't really thought about the claims, because claims usually need to be paid before we mail them out. I would make it work. Just change the payday.
You're gonna change
Tuesday, not payroll, but
claims?
claims payday.
Okay, yeah, the payroll thing, that would make a lot of people
No,
mad.
no.
Worst case scenario, we do it for a year and change back.
It's up to you guys, I can do either. I just thought, I know it's been mentioned for a couple of years, just with getting stuff in the paper, so.
Papers going, we run out of papers. Well, what happens if we don't have any, does it hesitate maybe?
We save money.
Yeah, a lot of money. What would the board like to do?
I could do Tuesday mornings starting this year.
What would you prefer? though?
Want to stay on Fridays or you want to go to Tuesdays?
I'm 50-50, okay? I like the idea of not having to come in every Friday. I really do. I'm fine with Tuesday mornings. It's my preference, it's 51 to 49 Tuesdays.
I'm flexible as long as out, so I have no preference in this fight, I guess.
Try Tuesdays for you?
I'm just old school, it's just what I've always done.
Tuesdays is fine with me.
Kevin, what do you, Chair, what would you prefer?
I said I'm old school, this is what I've always done is Fridays.
Yeah,
And that's the only thing I've ever
That's
done.
all I've ever done.
that's all I've ever known.
Doesn't mean that's right, I'm just saying,
And what's to say we don't do it for 1 year, and if it doesn't work, then we go back to Fridays?
is there, can you
Would it be
change?
too hard to go to Tuesdays to June 1st and make another decision, or
Should we,
or is it better
do
just
we
to
have to
stay
set this for
one
the
year?
year?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
See, I don't know if we can set this for the year, we can make a trial period.
I can look. That's, 3/31/24.
You know, the code's better than a trooper does.
Well, I've studied 3/31 pretty thoroughly.
I was only 321, so that's traffic code.
Here we go, 2/30, it was 2/13.
Yeah, I asked you that last week, if you used to get a lot of sovereign citizens or not.
A few over in the Iowa-Powashik County line, but
What's that?
sovereign citizens.
So,
You want to skip this for a minute? I can look it up.
It does, my tentative plans are done by June. There. So if we could stay to Fridays till June and then go to Tuesdays, I love that. It would not upset the apple cart quite so much for me. But again, I'm willing to try the Tuesdays as well.
Because your Tuesday's like in the middle of your work week.
I know, and I'm usually traveling on Tuesday morning heading out.
So now you're leaning toward Fridays.
Or could do
Well,
Friday.
if we're gonna split it, my preference would be to do Fridays till June and then go to Tuesdays.
We're gonna find out if we can split it.
Or we could just
We can,
stay Fridays and change it next year.
yep.
We can do that too.
well, if
It
it's-
doesn't explicitly say that we are married to it.
but we'd have to change would you get done in June, July?
I'm hoping.
Okay, so we could change then if,
We can talk to Lou and see.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if we
So
talk
let's
about it in the
continue
meantime.
Fridays at 9 and we'll make a decision in June.
Works for me.
Or July
for me.
1st, July 1st, roughly.
Yeah,
Yeah, July 1st would be fine. Works for me.
was that your motion?
That's my motion.
I'll second
9
that.
o'clock Friday mornings till July 1st, and then we'll reconsider.
It just says we shall hold all subsequent meetings of the year as scheduled by the board. So if we want to change it mid-year and schedule it, I think we're fine.
Yeah, I
But
think so too.
we could ask.
We'll ask somebody legal.
Yeah.
Circumstances could change any time, so anytime throughout the year, so I would think that you could change it.
So we have a motion and a second. All in favor, say aye. Opposed, say nay. Motion approved. Approve agenda format.
Make a motion to keep the same format.
I'll second. Oh, go ahead.
Second,
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say nay. Motion approved. Set rate for indigent burial, funeral expense, rental assistant rate, and medical reimbursement rate.
Has there been any requests for additional funding that we know of? Then I'd make a motion to set the rate for indigent burials at $300 for opening and closing a grave and $2,500 for funeral expenses. To set the rental assistance rate at $400 and to set the medical reimbursement rate at $500.
Is that what it was?
That's what it was last year. Yep, I'm reading just exactly what it was.
I'll second that.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say nay. Motion approved. Employee mileage rate reimbursement.
What's our federal
It was
rate?
65.5 last year. What is it this year?
67.
What's the federal rate?
And we try to stay at federal rate, makes it easier for everybody.
I make a motion to go at 67.
I'll second.
Oh, wait. Did you say 67 and a half? So you said 67.
I think it's just straight 67.
Okay.
Up one.
100%.
So we had a motion and a second.
Sorry, I have to do my second.
I did, Chris.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say nay. Motion approved. Set rate for PEOs, runners, FCF PEOs, election training, ASVP board, and temporary help for elections for 2024 calendar year.
Didn't we mention, did we increase it last year, Randy?
I thought we did. We didn't?
Are you getting enough people? Do we need to increase it?
I think we're good for this year.
Okay.
We have a resolution, it's resolution 2024-1-2B.
That's for this? Did it have to be announced that it's a resolution, or was that right? But if we don't have it on the agenda, can we do it?
Well, that resolution is setting my rate.
There's a motion to pass Iowa County Resolution number 2024-1-2B, setting the rates.
So,
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say nay. Motion passed. Set veterans burial expenses.
I will make the motion of last year's, which is 300 opening, closing, 2,500 funeral, rental rate 400, and medical reimbursement of 500.
I'll second that.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say nay. Motion approved. Authorize the auditor to issue warrants to county attorney, assistant county attorney when papers need to be served.
I'll make that motion.
For a second,
Second.
all in favor, say aye.
Right.
Opposed, say nay. Motion approved. Approved resolution setting fee for diligent search. Fee search.
That's another resolution, isn't it?
It's a resolution number 2023-1-3.
That's 2024.
124-1-2.
Yes, 1-2, you're correct, thank you for that. So I make a motion to approve the resolution as written.
All in favor, is there a second?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say nay. Motion approved. Okay, hold on just a minute. Let's get rid of this.
I wonder if next year talk to Rob about increasing that.
About increasing?
Yeah,
We'll get a sign that one.
you know what I mean? $15 isn't,
Let me sign
by the
this.
time you hunt somebody down and burn fuel. When I served somebody in Keefe County, I paid a lot more than
They get paid more than us.
that.
Switch this to go around and we'll start on the community appointments.
Bless you.
Moving on to item now. Gesundheit.
Gesundheit ist specified contact. Okay. Committee appointments, County Conservation Board.
Becky Birch is up for renewal. She has said she would stay on if we elected her to. I have also got an application from Jason Kriegel. So we have 2 applicants for 1 spot.
Is there a motion for either person?
I'll make the motion to keep Becky Birch on the Conservation Board.
Is there a second?
Second,
All in favor say aye.
I,
Opposed say nay. Motion approved.
She's not indicated she wants off.
Yes, correct.
Okay. Well, Jason would be a good candidate for that position,
Terrific.
should it ever get filled.
You see, that's what I said, I'll reach out to him and say, we'll keep your thing on file, because next year Justin comes up, Shane comes up next year.
Yeah, he's got a lot of interest and worked hard.
Yep.
I think he would do a good job.
And just because he's not on the board doesn't mean he can't be involved.
Right.
Mhm.
County Board of Health, it looks like I'm the only one up.
I would be willing to take that back over, Kevin.
You're gonna give up something else?
I can. You want ICD?
No.
No?
I was glad I got off that, no.
No?
That was quick.
I don't think we got somebody else. I can answer that one, no.
Yeah, I can get something up. I don't care.
Well, I understand you're busy, so I want to make sure you don't bury yourself.
Yeah, that one's fine.
So you're nominating yourself.
Yes, I am, essentially.
I'll second Abby on that committee.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed say nay. Abby said.
We still have Joan Robinson, isn't?
Oh,
she
sorry.
Yeah,
resigned?
She
we need to
was-
replace her.
She resigned and we gotta find somebody for her. Good call, thank you.
I tried a couple people before, well, last month and.
I've asked a couple people, nobody wants to do it as of yet.
Mhm. So that one's TBD. I'll work on that some more. Somebody else texted me over the weekend and named somebody I can reach out to them.
We get down to civil service. Jim Claypool's up.
I'll make him, does he want off or?
You know, if he hadn't said whether he wanted off.
I'll make a motion to reappoint Jim Claypool.
I'll second.
All in favor say aye. Opposed say nay. Motion approved.
What do they actually even do?
When they get that, they give the test.
Oh, really? Okay.
Landfill looks like we're good.
Liaison in here.
And I'll continue to attend the VA meetings when I can.
Judicial magistrates looks good. Planning and zoning.
Good till end of this year.
Advisory board doesn't even have the term.
What does judicial magistrate do, Kevin? I mean, do you help fill those positions?
I think I've did it twice.
You don't actually go up there to the gavel and say you're guilty?
No, we have a meeting and interview the judges.
Okay.
I go, "Hey, remember this when I come in here on the other side. I hired you.
Who are the magistrates here now?
I don't even
Candace
know.
Smolnick.
What's that?
Candace Smolnick.
Yeah, that's.
Is there just one?
I think we should
Yeah.
have one.
I think they've had 3.
No, I think there's just one.
think we just need to reappoint Janine.
I'll make that motion.
Is there a second?
Second, yes,
Janine.
Advisory board standards, Gene.
And I didn't hear you, I'm so sorry.
The MHMRDD advisory board, Gene
Okay,
standards.
Gene Standards, thank you.
To reappoint. You got a motion in a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say nay. Approved.
That one we share with Johnson County.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, make a motion to continue to share with Johnson County.
You have to make that a motion? You don't do
I don't think
it?
so.
It's status, status quo. one, I'm just an alternate. I've been to 2 meetings all for that. When Adam has, so occasionally Adam has conflicts with the city council meetings. I can stay the alternate or I can give up the alternate. Yeah,
I'll make the motion to keep the E911 board. Just the alternate's all we gotta have, right? Or well, Adam as well too.
board appointed, if you want to continue everything as it
Keep it
is.
the same as last year.
I will second that.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say nay. Motion approved. EMA elected members. Just me.
Make a motion to keep that the same.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
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 Opposed, say nay. It's the same. Marina Board of Adjustments the same. 6th Judicial District, Department of Corrections.
Gonna keep that down.
Is there a motion?
They've
So
got,
moved.
they've got a quarter.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say nay. Mr. Deegan's still back. HACAP Advisory Board, Iowa County HACAP Advisory, Abigail Moss. So motion, does it want to take the place or do I make motion that Abby stays?
I'm good either way.
Make a motion to keep Abby on the HACAP advisory board.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
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 Opposed, say nay. Motion approved. Emergency Management Commission, EMA.
It's the same thing as.
Wouldn't that gonna say, wouldn't it be the same thing?
Well, I'm just looking back and forth. What are the differences?
We need to do it then?
Yeah, what the heck?
I don't, I'm sorry.
Okay. I was gonna say it's the exact same thing, I think.
Well, but you got left on the board, it would be the same as a commission.
Elected, Region 10, Chief Elected Official Board, Alan Schumacher.
I make a motion to keep Alan Schumacher.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Right?
Aye.
Opposed, say nay. Motion approved. Easy Cog's the same.
You guys are up.
Yeah, I'll make a
Yes.
motion to keep
Oh,
Kevin and
one,
I, Kevin and
sorry.
I on the Easy Cog board.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Right.
Opposed, say nay. Motion approved. Sorry, I was looking at 24. Easy Cog Transit Advisory.
You're there permanently.
Yep.
I was gonna say, until you get off that board, you keep the people there. Is there a second?
Second.
Wait,
Oh,
I gave you the motion.
All right, all right.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say nay. Motion approved. Region 10's Transportation Policy Committee, which I don't know what all these are, because we're basically, like the Easy Cog Board of Directors and the Policy Committees are the same thing.
Right, right. So I'll make the motion to keep us both on there.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say nay. Motion approved. Region 10 Transportation Tax Citizens for 2 years. All of us are up. I would recommend to make sure, for sure, to keep those 2 on.
I'll make. a
Is that
motion.
the,
Trails.
you should have trail funding and stuff?
Nick has got seems to be a vested interest in that.
I'll make the motion to, keep it the same.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say nay. Motion approved. Easy Cog Loan Review Committee, Tony Hocap.
So you still go to all the meetings?
Yeah, he still knows. And I would put him back, he's local.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say nay. Motion approved. East Dakota Passenger Transportation Advisory Committee, Marilyn Austin's up.
I'll make a motion to reappoint Marilyn.
One second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say nay. Motion approved. Oh, I could, in a minute. What's the tack and our tack? Region 10, Trails Advisory, I stand corrected. The Trails Advisory Committee, RTAC, 2 years, and just Matt's up for
I'll make a
reappointment.
motion to put Matt out still on the board.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say nay. Matt is back.
Do we need to update Kane's,
Yeah.
expiration?
And that's just a clerical, we'll stay on, so.
And nothing else happens to these until June.
Okay, had somebody approach me about the homeless coordinating board. What is that?
Oh, okay, so wait a second. We're done with the compensation board, right?
Yeah, no, we don't need to do anything.
Okay. Local homeless coordinating board. I'd have to ask Marilyn to find out.
I said, I didn't know we really had one.
I gotta be honest, I don't know how many homeless people we have, probably more than I think.
Yeah, there'll be more than you think, because it doesn't take much to be classified as homeless, really. Well, if you're a student living with a relative, he's considered homeless.
I don't know if that's something that kind of coordinates with the mental health work
That's
she
what I was
does,
wondering, yeah.
and through the building up there in Conroy,
Yeah.
Linda, maybe.
Well, do we need to reappoint her or no?
Yeah, let's just do it.
I'll make
I'll make a motion.
I'll second.
Discussion,
Go ahead.
can we ask her? I hate to appoint somebody, I mean, I'm all for appointing, reappointing her, but
You want to just call her
I can
now?
call
we
her.
just, we don't know what it is. I mean, I hate appointing somebody without knowing for sure, right?
Right, I mean, yeah, call her up.
Sorry, I just,
Nope, that's.
You want me to call her and ask her what it's about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
what
you
the
put her
homeless
on speaker, you can talk to her
coordinating
directly,
board is.
whatever. Well, John's doing that, the Pioneer Cemetery Commission, Nancy Byers off, and Marilyn Rogers is taking that spot.
Wait, where do you at?
Just so you know, very last one, Pioneer Cemetery Commission, the very last person on that board.
Nancy's up?
Nancy resigned,
Oh, that's right.
and Marilyn Rogers, and it's RODGERS. How's that?
I'm aware,
Do you know about that?
but everybody else is good.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know, Nancy, and I knew she can be fine, but.
Who's the third person on there?
Oh,
Hey, Richard, this is John Deegan, how are you?
oh, not too bad. How are you doing?
Good, hey, is Marilyn there?
Yeah, just a minute. I'll give her she good here.
Okay, thanks.
For Abby, for vice chair. Hi, John.
Hey, Marilyn, you're on the speakerphone at the supervisor meeting here.
Okay.
We are going through our committee assignments, and we have you listed as the local homeless coordinator board.
There is no such board.
There's no such board. Okay. Okay, because you like are the only one we have appointed on there, so. Do you know what it used to be?
You know, I can't even, I told the board year after year after year, there was no such thing, but they never did anything, you know, they never took it off, so.
Okay,
Yeah, it just goes way, way back. Somebody had, it involved DHS and counties, but it doesn't exist.
okay, all right. Thank you for clearing that up for us.
Okay,
Happy New Year.
happy New Year to all of you.
Thank you.
Marilyn.
Goodbye.
Bye.
And she's not gonna get any extra pay for being on that board.
So are we gonna disband that
Or
board?
disband that one.
Yeah, it looks like only county around here that has one is Johnson County.
Dawson County has one?
Yeah.
I feel
Maybe they haven't even took it off there.
No, they have a link to their website.
Well,
Central Iowa Juvenile Detention Center Commission, John Deegan and Alan Schumacher as alternate. Is there a motion to keep those people the same?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say nay. Motion passed. Queensburg zoning board.
Did you do the Iowa Valley Resource Conservation and Development? Or not, oh, never mind. I see that now. Okay, go on.
Zoning board is still good. Queensburg Board of Adjustments, they're still good. Iowa County Community Development Commission, Abigail Moss, Alan Schumacher, alternate.
Anybody else wants it, we can have it.
This is when you make the motion that they stay on it.
I make the motion for that. I would keep this the same.
Is there a second? Second. All in favor, say aye.
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 Opposed, say nay.
Thanks a lot.
You don't want to be on that board and nominate the other person. DCAT Iowa Child Welfare Decaterization Program Committee Partnership for Protecting Children is now combined with DCAT. John Deegan, Supervisor of Representatives, a motion to keep him on there.
Was that?
DCAT.
Yeah. I'm on a DCAT board too.
Yeah, I think you were,
I think that's me.
that's you. I
Yeah,
don't know why my name's on there, but
yeah, that's me.
Is there a motion, keep Kristen Cross on there?
Yes.
I was thinking, boy, I haven't been notified of any meetings all year.
There's a lot of those happening.
I'll nominate myself to stay on that one.
I'll second that.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say nay. Motion approved. Mental Health Regional Board, Mr. Deegan.
I can stay on that. That's, right now, it's just a representative of the county, not on the board until next year. Rotate it. But I still go to the meetings, so.
So do we don't have to word that differently, do we?
I'll make the motion to keep you on there.
And the alternate,
Then the alternate.
is there a second?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
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 Opposed, say nay. Motion approved. Heritage Area Agency on Aging Board of Directors.
Not up.
I said all that for nothing. The next one,
Combination.
Compensation Commission. Check through the names and, because at one time we didn't do it and we had like 5 of them dead.
I remember that.
They don't like to show up for those.
Marv Miller. Is that a different Marvin Miller? Must be. Then we know Alan.
I'm not sure.
Must be Parnell, it says.
Owner of town and city property. I don't know, would Ray have to come up to that?
What's that?
Yeah, I wonder, because
And he moved.
Who?
Yeah,
Ray
they sold,
Geringer.
well, they sold their
Sold their
house.
house.
they live next to our unit.
But they rent, right?
We rent two.
Well, I'm just saying, he doesn't own that either.
Yeah, I know.
Do you want me to check with him and see if he's still a resident of Iowa County?
Well, he had to own.
He has to
city-
own property.
Own city property to
Own-
live in town,
He has to
or
own
own property in
He has to be
town.
owner of, oh,
Well, they may own some businesses.
so you'll have to check, you want to call and check?
What the heck is?
I don't know if they own an apartment or they own anything like that, I guess that would work.
I guess Leroy owns a house in town, but that's it. Does
We can look online too.
that count, just owning a house?
I'll put him on speaker if you want.
John Timmons still alive?
Hello, John.
Hey, Ray, you are on speakerphone at the Board of Supervisor meeting. I know that might bring back flashbacks to you, but we just had a question for you. We're going through the commissions, and we have you on the owners of town and city property representing Williamsburg. Are you still wanting to do that, or are you still own town? You want us to find somebody else?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do that.
Yeah, I'm not around enough, so.
No, you're down there where it's sunny and warm, aren't you?
Well, hasn't been very sunny lately, but it's warm.
Okay. All right, well, I'll let you go then and we'll talk again some other time.
All right.
Thanks, buddy. Bye. Happy New Year.
I could take his place now.
Yeah, we need, somebody from Williamsburg, I was looking at the towns, we need to,
I own property in town now.
I'm not in town.
Are you
so-
volunteering?
Yeah, I don't think they ever meet, yeah, so.
I'll make a motion to replace Kevin with Ray, or Ray.
Ray with Kevin.
Sorry.
Wow,
I'll second.
Sorry, you know what I meant.
Not even on it. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say nay. Motion approved. Amanda Benefit Fire District, they wanted to change that, and I was told by Mr. McBean we can't change it for the first of the year.
Have they been notified?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Is John Tibbins still around?
Yeah.
I just asked that. I didn't know he's
Yeah.
still-
I saw him at our last weekend meeting in Victor.
So that's a first.
That's unusual.
What's that?
That's a first. We mess with this.
The
What
township?
township trustees are here?
I missed one. I'm going through, I didn't see anything.
Better either.
Or it's really good. It's not-
We have the in-house committee appointments here too.
Right. Just make sure that nobody's dead. Or if they moved out of their township.
How's Keith found anybody here?
Keith Stevenson? Oh, I haven't heard of an update recently. It was a little rocky there for a while.
Okay, go to the in-house committee appointments. Road Department Advisory Committee, myself and Abby. Is, I'm willing to stay, are you willing to stay?
Yeah, whatever, I don't care if someone's itching or not.
Make the motion to keep Kevin and then Abby on that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you want us off this, I think I should go with almost the
Personnel.
personnel, since it's kind of unrelated.
I bet you everyone's chopping at the bit to do
Yeah, if
union.
you want, I'm more than happy to give that up.
Yeah, anyone else wants to deal with them?
Is there a motion?
I like the motion to keep the road department advisory committee this year.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say nay. Motion approved. Safety Committee. We'll have to change conservation.
Yeah, well, could we have like a temporary one? It'd have to be a board member for now.
When we
Be Chris.
Yeah, just put me down temporary for.
I make a motion to appoint Chris to the safety committee for conservation
Temporarily.
temporarily.
All in favor, oops, second.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say nay. Motion approved.
Do you need to reappoint that?
I'll make a motion to reappoint Alan to the safety committee board.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say nay. Motion approved. Sorry about that. Transportation Committee, Alan Schumacher, Abigail Moss. They want to stay on it, they want to get off of it. Is there a motion to
Never really
approve it?
had to do much.
Well, just,
Then that's a committee, let's stay
I
on
went to a
it.
couple meetings and stuff, but I'd like to stay with it.
make the motion to keep Alan and Abby on it.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say nay. Motion approved. Personnel Committee.
I make a motion to keep them the same.
That was fast.
You got on it,
Discussion.
Second.
Do I have to accept it?
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say nay. Motion approved.
I might already see it today.
Went too slow, too fast. Okay,
I'm good.
you got up, sorry. She just said something. Powell County Ambulance Committee.
Do you guys know what you're doing for that?
Just haven't had for quite a while.
I'm fine with it.
Make the motion, keep it the same.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say nay. Motion approved.
Is anyone else with the insurance committee?
You
You wanna put on the meetings for everybody?
They
I
already
think I
have,
should move that one to the very end.
they already have your address. Let's keep you on
Make a motion to keep Abby and. Keep it the same.
it. Is there a second?
Sorry.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say nay. Motion approved.
I need to get back to that lady, that Affleck lady, John. I keep forgetting.
Yeah.
Empowerment, Early Childhood Development, Abigail Moss.
That one I'm very willing to give up, if somebody would like that.
I'll make a motion to keep having.
No.
I'll second.
I get all the,
You said second?
Yep.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
I was afraid of Kevin's board of health.
Oh, I'm good. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say nay. Motion approved. Buildings and grounds.
I wanted to stay on it yet.
I'd be willing to take on going to
I was
that
gonna say,
one.
I'd take it if you want to get rid of it.
What we got?
Make a
Wanna stay
motion.
on, you know?
What buildings and
I,
grounds?
I was staying on it.
Okay, I
I
didn't-
see this completed over here.
Which is fine, but I know sometimes you don't have time.
I don't think I missed very much on
Come
it.
July, he's gonna have a lot of time.
Do you want to stay on?
Yeah, I'll stay on.
I'll make the motion to keep it the same.
Second?
Sorry.
All in favor, say aye.
I-
Opposed, say nay. Motion approved. Iowa Community Insurance, what does that do? Is that
That's when we get sued.
When you get sued?
Mhm. Then they contact you and then I'm the alternate.
I think we did that just because of
I
the,
figured that would draw a real quick motion.
I'll make wish keep the same.
second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say nay. Motion approved. Radio Governance Board. Is
We kind of
myself.
already did that before, didn't we? Or is that different?
That's different. This is a meeting, when we meet quarterly or whatever. They talk about all the, any issues, that they talk about the radio, they usually go like that.
Well, you want to stay on it, Kevin, or?
Oh, you may rather have it, they can have it.
Probably since he's on the EMA board.
Would,
What?
Is, do you discuss this partially too in the EMA
No,
board?
this is a separate meeting, separate time.
John, with your experience, would there be something you wanted to?
Yeah, I could be on it.
Or,
You want to be on it?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, because Ray used to do it because he had more.
The radio thing is, maybe you understand a lot of stuff they talk about better than I do.
When do they meet?
They meet, it's like 10 o'clock in the morning,
On what days?
that floats around.
Okay.
This is 4 times a year though, you
Who
said?
coordinates it?
Josh.
I'm just thinking with your experience and your past run, I might.
Yeah, that's fine.
That
I think he probably has quite a bit of experience, probably also in the personnel committee too.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, that's what I was
I
thinking.
was never a
pretty
supervisor.
good negotiating.
On
I
the
never
board
became a
president.
supervisor until I got elected.
As a previous
As
educator.
a previous educator,
You
huh?
should be on.
See, I got tired of it, see, and my brain just fogged over with the education stuff.
I can be an alternate to the alternate.
I took a shot.
I can be an alternate to the alternate.
So is there a motion to get Mr. Deegan on the radio governance board?
So moved.
Second.
There you go.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say nay. Motion approved. And Title VI Coordinator, McAmelon. Motion to.
Stay the same, please. Motion stay the same.
Is there a second?
Yeah.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say nay. Motion approved. ADA Compliance Officer.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say nay. Motion approved. Committee appointments, township appointments. Set mileage policy for the Board of Supervisors.
How much more do we want than the rest of them, everyone else?
In the past, the policy, I believe, is we can only get mileage once we leave the borders of the county.
Mm-hmm.
So anytime you go check signs and whatever you do to check, that's on your own. You have to be out of the county to get mileage reimbursement.
And provide documentation of the meeting.
Yeah, that'd be here if you got mileage for every little thing.
It used to be that way.
Okay.
Cover letter, stuff.
Yeah, there was one. It's like,
Well, I would vote to maintain the policy as is at the 67 cents a mile rate.
is there a second? Second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say nay. Motion approved. Master Matrix Construction. Evaluation resolution.
Maybe
Whereas,
should we keep the same one? What order is it in?
so resolution 2024-1-2-A.
I'll second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say nay. Motion approved. continue the historic property rehabilitation tax. I believe that's for the Millwright Hotel.
Hotel Mill, right? I
Mhm.
make a motion, we maintain the continuance of that rehabilitation tax.
I'll second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say nay. Motion approved. Give your second, Mikano. Okay, before we get to the next one, do anybody need a bathroom break?
Good right now.
Ready? Okay. FY 25 budget discussion.
I'm still working on my tax-related revenues to get those in. I have everyone's budget except for, sheriff, he was going to pay some different numbers. I asked if he could give me, the separate worksheets that he was using to come up with the numbers, because I just couldn't get the numbers to jive, but I haven't gotten anything. I don't have anything.
You say that's from the sheriff, Randy?
Yeah.
Yeah, because they weren't making sense to what, like, the raises should be.
And I just don't want everything to be low, coming low, coming too high. I just need to have as accurate numbers as we can get.
And yeah, so those aren't even in the system with what you have so far, right?
I did put them in just so I can send it to him, so he would have, so he could see those percentages
Yeah,
that I wasn't able to get to jive.
do you have an estimate what we're looking at?
Like overall percentage fund wise, no, because I don't have all of my tax related revenues. And Friday, there was a big issue with valuations and having to refile my valuations with the state because of a problem with our software, the solution software.
Really?
That's lovely.
So I'm assuming that 25 also is intertwined with 20, or 28 and 27.
So I apologize that I don't have more to discuss, but if you guys want to meet again this week, other than Fridays, up to you. Not the tax related revenues.
But when will you know anything though? So we can't set a meeting until you know more.
I know.
So it's kind of on your,
Let's set it maybe Friday, let's set something up for early next week. Don't you think?
on a Friday, set something up. That's, okay.
What if she has it ready on Friday?
It's on this, it's on the, usually an agenda, we can discuss it on Friday. We'll stay later.
I have to leave at noon.
You'll leave them until you can leave.
So would you prefer that we do, a meeting before you leave probably?
Cindy knows how to adjust the numbers.
When do you get back?
20th.
April.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we probably better have something before.
You sure you're doing this Friday?
I'm available after, I can't remember what his leave was.
Do you have any idea? Guess coming out, deal, what, maybe I'll know what's
It's gonna take me, I have to do these minutes. And I was working on tax related revenues when I came up here, so.
So probably,
And it's not just a click of a button and,
right, so we can't have it tomorrow just because of, can't get it posted.
Yeah.
We're looking at Thursday.
So,
Yeah,
just on Friday.
what?
will we get it done by noon though?
But you
If
know,
not, I'll send somebody else up.
is that gonna be Kristen, or do you know what you're gonna do by, where you're going? Or just- The past history, that should be good. Being the past auditor.
So we'll meet Thursday or Friday.
We're gonna meet Friday for sure.
Yeah.
She needs to be gone. I don't know what time to make your plane.
I need to be out here by noon.
Okay, I didn't know if you're leaving at noon,
Oh, no.
plane.
You
What else-
need
what
to
else-
leave this building.
What else we have on for Friday? Just Nick, I mean,
Yeah, do we have a lot of other stuff?
Kirkwood coming in, Christine Bullock, the Kirkwood Learning Connection
Oh.
presentation.
That's usually a little bit.
Nick, he'll have his resolutions and his weekly update. That's it.
No, that's not bad.
We should be okay then.
Just want to do Friday then? Yeah. Make sure it's under other budget, I think it's still under budget discussions.
I just have some changes to whatever she put on the reports.
Any other discussions for today's meeting?
Is there conversation, you're asking anything else for today's meeting?
Right.
Okay, so what we found out then, the policy is for emergency management, it's got a different established time frame. Is that how I'm understanding then? And, okay,
But he's willing to send in whatever he can.
that's great. I did see, Brandy forwarded me the email he sent to the three of you and Brandy, so. I did see that, and I'm really glad that he got that done. I appreciate that.
Well, I didn't see that. It
But
wasn't sent to all the supervisors.
Neither did I until, yeah, I didn't know.
Sorry.
It's only sent to you three, yeah.
I don't.
That came right after you and I talked.
I never,
Yeah.
we get sent to.
Which I hate to have the hard feeling. I can feel, I can sense that, and that wasn't my intent. I didn't think it came off that way, but it is what it is.
It's gonna be, in my opinion, a very ugly, rough number because of, will they allow them to have the extra person, will they not allow them to have the?
well, I told him to figure that out, to put it in there, give us a high number.
Right, but I'm just saying, it's,
Yeah, it was just, yeah.
But that can't be that much, can it? Like,
I don't know.
I don't know, yeah,
I don't know. What's it
I
take
would
for a
think a
part-time
part-time
person,
person-
30,000?
I would think. So that, I mean,
And his main part of his budget, which a lot of people don't realize, is the radios are in there. That's like,
170, yeah.
it's more than that.
I was 170, maybe I'm wrong.
That's like 4.
What he indicated to me was he wouldn't have a problem with the compensation board to meet sooner.
And again, this is partially our fault because we didn't get our people lined up.
So I don't know how soon, when can the
Can-
compensation board meet? Could they meet in November?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, is there a reason we can't do it in November? Do you know any rules or regulations?
There's no time
Somebody else
deal.
would like to take a hold of the meeting and do it,
But instead
that
of,
would be awesome.
well, it should be independent of us because everybody has their own representative.
I guess one of
This
us,
year, we have a general election that's going to consume
So normally
almost
you,
all of November.
so one of us maybe should be coordinating that next year.
Where you could have the assessor, or where we
Well,
want
the
to.
assessor isn't part of that.
is it part of that?
Yeah,
Elections?
Yeah, I'm okay.
That's me, the treasurer,
Treasurer,
recorder, sheriff,
yes.
or the attorney.
Yes.
Well, maybe we have the chairperson do it. That'd make the most sense.
Making
King
no sense is,
coordinating.
we needed to start it earlier so they can start their process.
Right. So let's have Kane do it next year?
There's too much waiting on that for everything else.
No, I don't know that it's their responsibility to
They being who?
the compensation board. If it's their responsibility to schedule the next meeting.
Can they do it in October, get it, the ball's rolling, and if you've got a chairman of the board, who was elected chairman?
King,
So can Kane do it and have Kane do it starting in October, get the things rolling in November, so it's done. So that we're going into December with the knowledge versus January.
What does cost of living come out by then?
Yeah.
I think so. That's what a lot of that's based upon, usually. Make sure.
I think it comes out,
It's not September.
that's what I thought.
Yes.
I'd just like to see it go more smoother and get it directed and get it done. And get it cleaned up so that everybody's getting the same rate down the road.
and I don't know, maybe he thought he had to have the exact budget at this time, which I told him he didn't have to. I told him the same thing as Chris, but
Yeah, it's kind of,
everything you want, and we can always cut back later.
Yeah. Just
So
like,
we need to know about, that's a huge chunk of our supplemental fund,
yeah,
so it's hard to budget anything.
That's why he got thrown in there, because those other radios, otherwise it'd have to be in our general, but we put it in his budget, he can look supplemental. That's the way they afforded it back then.
with the, okay. Well, then, there's two questions to ask. And number one is can we get the radios into we can't get it into like a bonding issue, can we? Or can we get it into like a percentage of tax out of?
I don't know, I don't think we can bond on it, we're already paying for it, you'd have to start at the beginning. I'm not an expert.
This is
on
the
that.
maintenance, so you
You
can't
can't
bond
bond for
for
maintenance.
maintenance.
Okay, okay.
I don't know if this is maintenance or is this a payment?
The way I understood Josh, my recollection
I'm not
was,
sure, because that'd be an awfully big chunk of maintenance, wouldn't it?
aren't we going to need a whole new radio system again? Like
Oh,
I
yeah.
said, in the next 3 to 5 years? It's gonna be like millions of dollars.
This is, I don't know, how many was
So,
this?
because we bonded for the radio, so that has to come out of the debt service
Was
level.
this 5 million the first time? Or 4 million?
Yeah, I mean, they got us handcuffed, not Josh, but the EEC or whoever, FCC,
All
whoever.
the radio systems.
Yeah,
Like I said, I'm too low tech, my phone works everywhere.
yeah, right? Yeah, me too. That's why I'm glad to see John knowing.
I'm not an expert on it by any means either, but it all had to do with bandwidth.
Yeah.
So it was mandatory, you had to switch your radios.
Because it eliminated the bandwidth which we could use, right?
Mhm.
And
It's
that-
it's not the radio payment, because that's bonded for, and that has to be out of the debt service levy.
I think it might be is it some tower maintenance or something?
I think it's the maintenance, right?
So yeah, they keep changing the bandwidth, so they kind of just, they make you do it.
Sure, that's exactly right. Just like Paramount Plus and everything on TV. You got one night paying another $5 for this. It's just,
It used to be free.
yeah, it's nuts. Then the other thing, second thing is we gotta get this back to blue thing once and for all caught up, so we're not doing Groundhog Year every year too. It's Groundhog Day every year. We're gonna fight the bull, let's get it done.
We don't have the funds to do it.
I know.
To do what now?
Give the sheriff to whatever weight it's supposed to be at.
Well, we need to have serious discussion on this before the next compensation board meets.
Yes, yes. It's gonna continue to weigh on everyone, and we need to find resolution somehow.
How ever do that though?
I don't know, whether the sheriff gets 15 and everyone else gets 3 or 4, and then this is it, and then everybody's gonna go together then to 3% or 4%. I mean, I don't know.
It needs to be stated, when we get to that point, very plainly that our hands are tied, that this is something that's required.
Yeah,
Not that we're seeking favors to anybody.
no, we're not. You're not taking, I said that, did you?
No, but I want to make sure that when we word it that way, it needs to come out the crust that way,
Why?
because it will hit the fan.
Oh, I know, I get it. But, man, I'm ready to get a result. We can.
Yeah,
At the end of our discussion, then,
That's what I had. I want to talk about the radio and what we can do there and, so.
I wish there's a way we could bond for that, or like a simple, I'm not denying it, but that kind of money seems like a lot of money for maintenance.
Sure, yeah, I said that too.
I remember it was. I thought it was 170,000.
But you may have misquoted. I thought it was more than that.
Because it looks like last year's budget was proposed, the county contribution was gonna be 596,000. So this, what was it, 650? So that's 55,000 more,
I didn't know what you said, how much more?
55,000?
That's probably sound about right, because he was talking about a part-time employee possibly, and then also a $20,000 project. Which I don't know what that was,
I don't know what that is either.
which he was gonna present to his board for next meeting.
Okay,
So that's probably, you're probably right, but
actually, I do have it. Software maintenance. Okay, so it's 176,000 in 22, 23, and then 23, 24 was the 311,000. I thought that was just a one-time increase though.
For the radios?
Yeah,
Don't know.
so it used to be, it was 163, 171, 176, and then I thought we had to do a major update, so it's 311 last year.
Was it a one-time deal, that continue on?
I thought you said it was one time, but I could be wrong.
and he did say he was willing to come and talk to us about his budget.
And they follow a different ordinance than what
The time.
Abby provided, right? There's a different state ordinance.
There's a different ordinance, a different time.
Different code.
Code for
I didn't know that.
On boards.
Did that go away?
Did you know?
I found that out, yeah. I was trying to say that the other day.
I know there was at least legislation that proposed taking that away, and I thought it passed.
Yeah, is there a different ordinance? I didn't know there was a different ordinance.
Yes.
It's double like it, they should, they at least have the dates the same.
Well, either way, I mean,
So you get the, we'd have to see what the same stuff.
You know,
It'd make things a lot easier in the world, but.
yeah, it was.
Like it was set up that way so the municipalities, the cities and the county could have their budget set and know how much money they had when it comes to them.
it only comes to us though.
Right.
They don't put anything in.
But is some of that money like pass-through money that comes from like the state or?
We put in 595, and I think the state, he had them putting in 50, like I said,
So it is on.
52,000 is all that comes from the state, or other revenues are 52,000. We're 596,000.
And that comes from our levy?
Comes from supplemental. Mhm. Which is taxed on everybody in the county.
Motion adjourned.
For a second,
Sir.
all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say nay.
So we see each other again 9:00 on Friday,
Correct.
regular meeting.
Correct.
You guys up to today?
So that was, so this is, that was last year.
Oh, okay, sorry. I was on the phone, you called, and then I called you back, you didn't answer, and I'm just getting out.